much the Big Body Bends. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped it into your daily check-in for September 5th, 2022, but this is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, you're supposed to. As you come in, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Share this video with someone that you love. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, send me a love donation. Check out my music or subscribe to my Patreon. Now is the perfect time of the month to do so. As there's a lot of dope content going up right now. And even more so, because if you're tapped in with me over on IG, you know my announcement yesterday that all of the lives that I put up there will not be available for playback. The playback will only be available on my Patreon. Speaking of that, I did a live last night on IG for all of the signs, but Mercury retrograde would not let me be great. Hi Shayla, hi Judy, love you both. Would not let me be great, so only Aries through Sagittarius posted. I posted it anyway because y'all get these messages. I guess it is what it is. For my Capricorns, Aquariuses, and Pisces, if you were not on that live, then you ain't gonna get this message. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. We are moving on. But for the rest of you, it is up on my Patreon, on tier 1 of my Patreon. Okay, so boom. Let's just get into prayer. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, source, sky, universe. Thank you so much for my life. Thank you so much for my babies. I pray for healing for my babies. All of my babies are sick. My whole house. I pray that the sickness moves through quickly, Spirit. I pray that my children rest today and get the strength that they need. I pray the same for my soul tribe, any members who are not feeling well. May this be a day of resting when we need, but also really looking at ourselves where we have procrastinated and where we need to kick it into gear at this time, Spirit. Please allow me to tap in with my soul tribe and see what the overall energy of the day is, what we're working on today, what we're doing for another day, and what we don't see coming. Please protect the space from any negative energies, or only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Luna's upset. Heavy on Luna being upset right now. People being sick. Aries is upset, and the Aries moon could be upset. Heavy on the Aries moon being upset because of procrastination, because of not doing what you want them to do or moving as fast as they want you to move. She's good. She's with her father. Affirmation for the day. I check on the people I love and make sure they are alright. I offer advice when asked and not before. I offer my support and ideas for improvement without being overly critical of others. I purify my mind, body, spirit, and home. With every ending comes a beautiful new beginning. I read it again. I check on the people I love. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, I wanted to say to you guys, for those of you who like to catch me live here on YouTube, I haven't disabled the super chat yet, but if you decide that you want to send me a love donation, I'd rather you send it to, my Cash App or my PayPal or Venmo or something like that, rather than sending it to the super chat. Okay? I check on the people I love and make sure they are alright. I offer advice and when asked and not before. I offer my support and ideas for improvement without being overly critical of others. I purify my mind, body, spirit, and home. With every ending comes a beautiful new beginning. Okay? I love you too. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Shannon. Okay, so boom. Overall energy of the day is the Empress card out here in reverse. So many things that I want to say. First and foremost, I really feel like someone genuinely wanting to commit to being more in their feminine energy, allowing their femininity to thrive. It being a struggle. It being a struggle. The crazy thing is that they may not necessarily, right? This may be like, yo, I want to be softer, or I want to do less. I want to be less responsible, or I want to tend more to myself and be more nurturing, But there's so many other responsibilities that need my attention at this time. And the crazy thing is that there may be some issues externally, or may even be dealing with other people. But it's funny because there's this energy of you may be dealing with people who recognize, your desire to be able to step into your femininity, or this is you who can recognize someone's need or their desire to be softer. 4 o'clock, to tend to themselves, to slow down a bit, nurture themselves in their home, and in some way, directly or indirectly, affect you, or you affect them, and hinder them from being able to do so. right? This could be like a masculine energy really seeing in his partner's desire. She really wants to pull back. You know, she wants to tend more to the house, but she has a lot of responsibilities on her. You know, and while he wants to do better, he kind of feels really at a standstill. You know, he wants to do more. He wants to provide more. He wants to protect. It's on his heart, but he doesn't know how to get there. He's stressed out. He's frustrated. You know, so this really preventing her or really prolonging, you know, keeping her suspended in the in between or suspended in this transitioning out of being in, you know, the leader, you know, or being taking more action to being in receptive mode, to receiving, to allowing your blessings to come into focusing more on your creativity. A lot of creative blocks out here too for some of you, you know. But again, for those of you who are by yourself, I really feel like, yo, I really want to step into my feminine energy. I really want to let my femininity thrive, but I don't feel safe. I don't feel stable. I don't feel secure yet. Grounding yourself. The Empress not feeling so grounded today. Ground yourself. Love on yourself. For some of you, there's going to be some things that really arise. Heavy on the being very aware of having daddy issues for a really long time for some of you, but now being more aware, made more aware now than ever that you got some mommy issues too. For some of you, that there's some mommy issues too. There's some issues. You know. Okay. Anything?
No.
Okay. Just this one.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I had like one. Um. Yeah. Having a feeling lucky. I was playing, playing the lotto. I just won $1. Literally, feeling lucky. Somebody could be gambling. You know, I'm not telling you to go gamble. Someone may be, or maybe feeling lucky, or you know, this may be needing to bet on yourself because you haven't felt so lucky or so blessed or so creative up until now, or sitting really long on some amazing ideas. Procrastination is the name of the game. Allowing yourself to move on from where you have been stagnant or blocked. You know, someone again having some issues with the mother or having some issues with being nurturing, soft, delicate, tending to the people that you love, loving the people that you love, loving your family, but not knowing how to communicate with them. Watch for being overly critical of them. Venus is in Virgo. First day Venus is in Virgo. Fucking Mercury is in retrograde in Libra. Mars is in Gemini. I feel like it's about to go retrograde, or it's already started, or it's in its pre-shadow energy. You know, the moon is in Capricorn. I feel like speaking really matter of factly, speaking really, you know, really practical, being really practical, having a really practical approach about something, or being real straightforward and to the point, needing to insert a little bit of emotions, a little bit of delicacy, a little bit of, you know, what's the word? Um, Finesse, even. You know, a lot of things that you can communicate to people about what you feel like they need to improve. Shit, this could be talking to yourself. This is how I talk to myself. This could be how you talk to yourself, right? A lot of things that you feel like you want to improve, and being super critical of yourself today is not going to be the wave. It's not going to be what you need. You know, needing to write, needing to talk to yourself in a big way. I did a yoni steam for myself today and journaled. I needed to love and nurture me. I love that. I was talking about this in the daily affirmation today in the caption. Writing. Write your journal entries, your poems, your chapters, your songs, your spells. That was the way that I said it. Heavy on picking up your pen to move on, to love yourself from your own mental healing. You know, the divine making way. What we're working on today is really surrendering to where we are not in the driver's seat. Spirit's in the driver's seat. We're going in a direction whether we want to or not, whether we are prepared or not. So our job is to get prepared. Our job is to get in alignment. Our job is to get ready for the blessings that we say that we want. You know, to show up as the person who is worthy of the blessings that we say that we want. To put in the work for the things that we say that they want, and let the divine do the rest. Show up. Just start, and the help that you want is on the way. You know, some of you have received amazing advice or some support in the direction that you should be going at this time, and you're just holding yourself back. There's like 3 or 4 or 5 fucking different things right now that I want to be doing. Y'all are going to have to create a schedule so that y'all can do them, even if you're only dedicating a half an hour a day, or an hour a day, or 15 minutes a day to something. Get it in. Do what it is that you want to do. These books, calling my name, screaming my name. There's something about looking at the things that you have these books, these tarot cards. I have over 100 fucking decks. I've been thinking about doing reviews of my decks. People would love that. People would want to know, would love to know the different decks that I use and the decks that and how I feel about them. Especially people who are looking to pick out their own decks. A lot of you who watch me are readers. There really is something about a shift in the things, a shift in perspective about what you have available to you. Opportunities for growth, opportunities for expansion, opportunities to for to monetize, opportunities to make money out of your skills, out of the things that you've acquired, out of your collections. Even some of you have a really dope collection. This could be crystals. I don't know why I'm called to crystals. Some of you could have a really dope connection and connection to crystals, which is really important to when you pick them, right? So having a really dope collection of something, it's now time to sell. You've been collecting for a really long time. The whole purpose was for you to sell. It wasn't for you to hoard, hold on to, or to start your store with. Some of you have a really dope collection right now. I reorganized my bookshelves at 2 a.m. last night. And did you come across anything that you've been meaning to read or need to reread? Because now is the time to do so. But also if there are things that there's something about honoring the things that are just there collecting dust, things that you're not doing anything with, things that other people could do things with, things that will be of service to others. Sometimes things just come to you to come through you to someone else. You are just a catalyst, or you're just the person who, the middleman, you're just the person who's supposed to hand some shit off to them or introduce it to them. There's something about passing certain things down or selling certain things that you've worked with. you know Again, I don't know if this is used books, or used tarot cards, or fucking crystals, or or for some of you, you have the ability to make certain things. You have tools. I got paint, I got canvases, I got jars, I got bottles, I got t-shirts, and if I put this with this and I make this, I can make some amazing art. I can make this shit, I can sell this shit, I can put this together. I got the whole studio system. How the fuck can I use this for more than just music? Maybe I want to record an audio book. Maybe I want to start a fucking podcast. Maybe I want to start editing some videos. There's something about really honoring what you have and how you've only been using it in a limiting way. And Spirit's going to help you move forward with that. Some things are going to be, some amazing ideas are going to come to you. Use them. A lot of conflict, a lot of problems to solve coming up. Leadership for another day. Don't worry about it today. Don't worry about the things that you feel like you still got to figure out. A list of to-do things, a list of conflicting energies. You know, I feel like I'm only seeking connections with people that I'm in harmony with today. At the bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. Really holding on to the people that you love. You know, really holding on to the connection that you love. I also really feel like loving someone so much that you want to chain them, you want to keep them close, or you're fearful. I'm fearful. Have you not letting fear have you hold on to someone so tight because it's going to push them away, if that makes sense. You know, smothering them, or the more that you try to hold on and honor what isn't in alignment with you, the more you fucking suffer in a real way. But I just feel like no harmony, no disharmony, or honoring the connections where there aren't any harmony, and leaving them for another day. I'll deal with you another day, or I won't deal with you at all. I'm putting this shit on the back burner, or things that raise your blood pressure, stress you out, make your heart fucking beat really fast. Make you want to be combative. I feel like also you need to tell people what you think or what's on your mind, or a few people, but needing to make sure that you word it in a way that you can be received well. And today might not be the day to do so. You might need to sit with this energy for a few, for a few days. You might need to figure out how you want to word some things. You might need to write it down or meditate a little bit. Talk to spirit before you talk to anyone else. About how you're feeling. Absolutely, this message is hitting so deep, moving heavy energy. I have a whole shop set up in my living room. I'm ready to share. Yes, please do so. You are sitting on a gold mine, Empress. You're sitting on a gold mine. I need you to know that. Okay, I'm gonna get up out of here. I got other things to do, and so do you, beloved. So do you. So do you. So do you. No more procrastinating. Get to work. The only thing standing between you and this next chapter of your life, this next season of your life, your expansion, your level up, your security, is showing up for yourself. Ground yourself. Wear black. Wear brown. Wear red. Wear gray. Work with these colors. Work with grounding stones. Work with crystals. You know Sit on the ground, go outside, go Mother Nature, take your shoes off, get in your body, okay? Ground yourself right now at this time. Um, and then take control of your fucking life. Because again, some of you are still in this masculine energy. Some of you are still in this masculine energy and needing to honor that there has to be a healthy balance, or there needs to be a shift. Or before the men can be men, right? Before the women could be women, the men need to be men. I said what I said. Before the women could be women, the men need to be men. You have to provide, that stability, that security, that comfort, that peace, that protection, in order for her femininity to thrive. It cannot thrive in chaos or uncomfortability, you know, and instability, you know. Um, yeah, everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. I love you. It's your girl, Mercy, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.